Hi, I'm Stefan Itzikson. I'm a member of Our Crowd's investments team, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about our follow-on investment in Cropex. If you think of farmland is actually not particularly homogeneous. There are troughs in which water collects, there are hills off which rainwater might slide or irrigation water might slide, and that means that different pieces of the farm need to be irrigated differently in order to get optimal results. And Cropex has come up with a solution that allows a farmer to do exactly that. They've developed an end-to-end sensor system which the farmer can install without any help of a technical team in minutes. The sensors scan the ground, they figure out which patches of soil need more water and which patches of soil need less, and then they're able to take over agricultural equipment like pivot irrigators and tell them water more here and water less here. And that does two things. First of all, it saves water, which is great, there's less waste. And that means that on pieces of land that were being over-irrigated, you don't have leaching into aquifers, you don't ruin the plants by giving them too much water. But more importantly, on the pieces of land that were being under-irrigated, the farmer is now producing more yield. In other words, they're selling more crop, and most of their return on investment comes from that. Since we first met Cropex, the company has made fairly significant progress. They've been testing with pilot farms all around the world, and they've actually been able to show 30% water savings and a return on investment in several sites around the world. They've also developed new generations of the sensor, so whereas the first generations of the sensors needed a technical team to come onto the farm and do the installation for the farmer, the user can actually now install the sensor themselves in minutes. Finally, the team has actually developed a serious sales team in the United States, led by the former vice president of marketing for Netafim, one of Israel's massive water success stories. The irrigation market is a multi-billion-dollar market that is growing all around the world. We just need more food, there's no other way around it. But specifically, acquisitions in this area have been very encouraging for venture capitalists. In Israel in particular, we have a very long track record of companies successfully exiting, ranging from lower-end companies like Osmonics, which have exited in the hundreds of millions of dollar range, all the way through to Netafim, which was acquired for almost $900 million. This gives us confidence that a company like Cropex has room to grow and actually achieve scale. We're excited to be joined in this round by a consortium of co-investors, which form a powerful team that will help this company grow. Joining us are Finisterre Ventures, a San Diego-based US venture fund, a prominent investor in the agtech space that backed Athenix, a company that was acquired for $365 million by Bayer Crop Sciences. We're also joined by Innovation Endeavors, the personal venture arm of Eric Schmidt, the former chairman of Google/Alphabet, and Green Soil Investments, a prominent international agtech fund with several investments in the agtech space here in Israel. Having a consortium of investors around the tables does a few things for us. First of all, it increases the ability for us as a group to provide valuable contact and strategic relationships to the company. It also means that in the future, should the company really need a lot of money to grow, we already have deep pockets around the table who can finance future growth. Finally, it also means that several other institutional co-investors have done their homework, have done their diligence, and they're as excited as us in moving forward with this investment. Cropex was founded by Isaac Bentwich, a successful former serial entrepreneur. Isaac's former companies include Pegasus Medical, a company which was sold to McKinnon, a Fortune 15 company, and Rosetta Genomics, a company which floated on the NASDAQ. Rosetta's daughter company, Rosetta Green, also floated on the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. So we're dealing with an entrepreneur who knows how to build and scale companies. Isaac is joined by the former head of marketing for Netafim USA, who is building a sales team over there for the company's US operations, and is joined on his advisory board by a Nobel chemistry laureate. We're excited to be reinvesting in a company that has shown solid progress since our first investment, that is led by a serial entrepreneur, and which is operating in a rapidly growing multi-billion-dollar market.